Or it could be the spirit of Meghan Markle coming to teach me a lesson.
Absolutely.
Glue her lips to her teeth to stop her from talking. Right, let's get started. Let's welcome again to my panel former Labour Party advisor Matthew Lauser and also broadcaster and columnist Lizzie Cundy. Well, I've obviously got to start with Lizzie Cundy on a royal story.
On the royals.
What the hell were people talking about? This one poor Catherine. All she's done is put out a picture, a genuine, heartfelt picture. What the hell was going on this week?
It was crazy. It was a storm in a media teacup. It really was. And look, Catherine, we know she's had surgery. She's been, hasn't been seen since December. So when, everyone saw this picture, they just went into a frenzy about it and then found 16 mistakes. As I said, then I should have done the photoshopping for her. I'd have done a much better job. But look, everyone photoshops or does a bit of editing or filtering. Huge percentage on Instagram, I'm sure, do it. So does our Catherine. And please, can we leave her alone? Enough is enough.
I just felt I had to do that monologue to let people know that she's only human, leave her alone, this is just a photo. But some people were saying, she's getting a taste of what Meghan got. I don't think...
I don't come at it from that perspective. I mean, I think it was a bit odd that nobody in the palace spotted it, because unlike most people who are posting family snaps to Instagram, there's a whole press office team there to vet these photographs before they go there. So I think particularly in the context of the internet being its silly self and social media with all these daft rumours about what may or may not have happened to her, I think that because of that, it's not a constitutional crisis, but people can there was a sort of, people get head of steam up about it. It wasn't the best way of dealing with that to put a Photoshop picture out, so somebody should have spotted it. But as you say, she's only human.
Yeah, but the sentiment was to say
lovely.
Happy Mother's Day. It was lovely. And why can't we just respect that and leave her alone? I just think it's absurd, the way this press frenzy's gone about it.
But do you think then, having seen what happened there, because Meghan sort of said, the press this and that kind of almost makes it feel like Meghan was right about what she was saying about the press? Because we watched it, we seen it and thought, what the hell's going on?
No, because I think there's a particular context to this. And look, a robust press, the royal family are not immune from criticism. One of the things that really annoys me about Harry is this idea that we should just all be, doffing our caps and going, oh, thank you very much, kind sir. Actually, when Queen Victoria, it wasn't because of an operation, but, when she went into mourning for several years when Prince Albert died, people were, she was a total figure of fun, and the press was much more scurrilous in the cartoons that were circulating in the press than anything we would see now. So, you've got to, we're not going back to a deferential age, and they need to learn that.
But I think Meghan now relaunching herself. I mean, she's had me...
Have you not ordered anything?
She's more comebacks.
I was expecting some merch.
Yeah, I mean, Meghan's had more comebacks than the Bay City Rollers, and I just think her timing is quite insensitive, and it's deliberate, and she can change her name on the Instagram, her website, as many times as she wants, but she still is the same person, and she still did what she did to the royal family
and to her father.
People, and to her own family, indeed. And the public won't forget that. That's the thing. And I'm sorry, you want to watch this, her stirring a bowl as if she does any cooking,
letting friends know it would never have happened to me,
and walking around in a ball ground to some jazz music. I mean, seriously, I just think the timing is really wrong. It's very insensitive, especially what's going on with Catherine. And I'm sorry, Meghan, you're never going to be top dog.
If you were Harry, you'd be very upset by the timing as well, because obviously, Harry...
I don't think he would.
Well, he talks about his mother so much that he's just lost all... You think he's just lost all...
He's completely lost touch of reality, I think.
That's possible.
Really, I just don't really get what's going on there. He's really angry still. He's really bitter from what I can see, and he blames the press heavily for all of this. Yeah. And I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon.
And it's worrying that the two brothers, it looks very unlikely they're going to ever make peace when they were so opposite. They can't even be on the same room, even when Harry is going on virtually. It's a real worry. This family is split in two, and I'm afraid Meghan doesn't seem to care. She just is me, and
she doesn't care.
Absolutely, it's going to be the law of diminishing returns, isn't it? I mean, the more she's going to, in a sense, as she's so isolated from the royal family, the magic stardust of the royal family will eventually wear off, and she'll be somebody they don't speak to, and even her lure to the Americans, which we've seen is already decreasing, may go over time.
That was the way. But you see, her link with the royals, being a royal, was made her interesting.
Yeah.
And now she hasn't got that. Are we really wanting to know what she cooks in that bowl?
I'm not sure if her career had ended on Suits, I'm not sure that anybody would be buying a beautiful pot of strawberry jam, the old English strawberry jam.
It's almost like jams and butters, and I'm waiting for scones and next.
Please.
She might like our afternoon tea. She didn't live here long enough that she experienced too many of them.
Using very British things, butters and things
maybe,
but she doesn't like Britain very much.
But maybe she should have invited her own father over for some, British tea.
She's not going to be inviting us over, though, is she?
It's odd, though. Look, I get it when people don't want to speak to members of their family. It's totally, But if your member of your family is ill...
Yes, that makes a difference.
For me, like, if even though, there's certain elements of my family...
Yeah, we all got...
way, but... I'm still there if they're...
I agree. I think that's what's peculiar.
Really.
But I've got to say, she can call this whatever she wants. I tell you what, I won't be watching.
No.
But no, I think I can... I'll stick with my normal brand of strawberry jam.
Yeah, well...
It'd be cheaper.
I don't eat jam. It's too sweet and sticky and sicky.